What if I told you that your mind is your reality? Not your circumstances, not your past, not your failures, but the thoughts you choose to repeat daily. Right now, whether you're aware or not, you are either manifesting your dream life or you are manifesting your fears, because your mind is a magnet. If you think of blessings, you attract blessings. But if you think of problems, you attract problems. And it's time to take back your power. And it all starts in one place, and it is right here, your thoughts. Hi guys, it's Jessica. Welcome back to my channel. Let's get right into it. So, most people live on autopilot. 90% of your thoughts right now are the same ones you had yesterday. And if those thoughts you are constantly having every day are fear, self-doubt, overthinking, negativity, guess what kind of life you're creating? You become what you believe, not what you want. Because as one of my favorite authors says, drjoedispenza, and I quote, "Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality." That's why affirmations work. That's why visualization is powerful. Because your brain literally will start rewiring itself based on what you tell it is true. And this is not wishful thinking. It's called neuroscience. Now I want you to look at yourself like a magnet. You are either manifesting love or lack, confidence or insecurity, joy or struggle. And because manifestation isn't about wishing, it's about alignment. It's about becoming that version of you who already has what you desire. So if you want success, for example, stop thinking like someone who is failing. If you want love, stop affirming that you are unlovable. And if you want abundance, stop speaking scarcity into your life. Because as the wizard list says, one of my favorite YouTubers, whatever you believe about yourself on the inside is what you will manifest on the outside. So be careful what you think. Now here are some manifestations that will reprogram your subconscious if you say them daily with belief and emotion. And if you have to put this video every day to just listen to them and then eventually start saying them, do it. Just start by listening, and at the end you will end up saying them and believing them. It's all a process. I am creating the life of my dreams. Everything is always working out for me. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of love, abundance, and success. I radiate confidence and peace. I do not chase, I attract. My energy is magnetic. I trust the timing of my life. I am becoming the best version of myself effortlessly. Repeat this every day in the mirror, with feeling, with intention, because your subconscious listens more to how you feel than what you say. Feel the energy behind those words. That's the secret. And I know it may sound a bit difficult if you are in a place where you don't believe these things, but just start by saying them, and eventually with repetition you will believe them. So this is the best thing you can do for yourself. If you have low self-esteem, if you believe everything is negative, you have all this negative self-talk and those things, this is the best thing you can do to start changing that. Even if you don't believe it, as I said, even if you feel stupid by saying it, start by listening to me say them, and then eventually you will get there. Let's be honest, positive thinking doesn't mean ignoring reality. It means choosing a higher perception of it. If your mind is your home, now let's view it like that. Your mind is your house. Are you going to just let it be filled with trash? No. Would you allow someone to talk to you the way you talk to yourself? So you have to be careful of how you talk to yourself, because you are always listening. And every time you think, I'm not good enough or whatever, replace it immediately with, I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm evolving. If you're like, oh, I'll never be successful, replace it immediately with, success is inevitable for me, it's only a matter of time. Whenever you start having these negative thoughts, catch that negative thought and flip it for something positive, and repeat the new one until it becomes your truth. You know exactly what negative thoughts you have. Be about your body, it could be about your success, it could be about your intelligence, about your value, whatever. Everyone knows deep inside what they are telling themselves. So catch those negative thoughts, replace them, and say them over and over again with the positive ones. I'm going to recommend some books that literally changed my brain chemistry. If you want to reprogram your subconscious and start living from belief instead of fear, I recommend that you read these books. Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by drjoedispenza. I am still reading this. It's a very, very powerful book, but I am learning so much. And I, to the point where I am like actually scared when I start thinking negatively. I'm like, oh no, this is completely the opposite of what the book says. Like, it's so powerful and you learn so much. So I completely recommend this book, even though I haven't finished it yet. The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. Good Vibes, Good Life by Bex King. The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. Now this is like what they say. This is like the first level of manifestation, starting by reading this book. Very good book to start understanding about manifestation. Very good to start from here if you have never read anything about manifestation. Becoming Supernatural by drjoedispenza. I haven't read this one because I know there's like levels, and this one is, you have to learn quite a lot about manifestation and how your subconscious works first before reading this book, but you have to get there like me. So read the other books first. And Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty. Now, if you read these books, you will learn so many things about how your mind works and your subconscious and manifestation. So if you are feeling like that, like you are not in a good place right now, or you find yourself that you're constantly having negative thoughts, doubting yourself, those kinds of things, I totally recommend that you start doing all the things that I've said before and read these books. Now, I'm going to tell you a secret. You don't manifest by trying to get something. You manifest by embodying that version of yourself that already has it. What does she believe? How does she walk? How does she speak? How does she handle setbacks? Act like the person you want to become, and eventually you'll become her. And start aligning with that version of yourself today, not when things get better. I used to say that myself, oh no, when I get out of this funk, I'll start doing this. No, start now. Not when someone believes in you, not when you feel ready. Start now. And let's see what the angels have to say about this. And let's see what message the angels have for you. I'm just going to close my eyes. Potential. Your chance to reach your highest of potentials is here. Perseverance has gotten you to where you are. You have been through so much, and this guidance is here to show you that you are exactly where you need to be. And our affirmation is, my potential is infinite. I use my strength as my ally to pursue my highest good. I think I have no words. This message said it all. So just remember that you are exactly where you have to be to become that best version of yourself. So keep going. Now remember, you are not crazy for believing in more. You are not delusional for having big dreams. And you are not selfish for choosing peace, success, or abundance. You were never meant to stay small. You are a powerful creator. You are a magnet for miracles. And the minute you start believing that, your whole reality starts shifting. So say it with me. I am ready to receive everything I used to beg for. Say it as many times as you need. Okay guys, if this message spoke to your soul, share it with someone who needs a reminder of their power. And comment, I am the creator of my reality, if you are ready to start living from that truth. I love you, I see you, and I promise you, your best days are just ahead. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that would be great. It really helps me out. Remember, I post every Wednesdays and Sundays. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye!